It's not just about his talent. It's him putting the league on notice. I'm coming. I know what I'm capable of. I believe I'm the best. And I'm going to go out here and I'm going to show it.
His head has been down. He's been putting up astronomical numbers.
He's really stepped up.
Before they stop playing with me, only concerned about who came in with me. They do their opinions, but now that they see that I'm winning, they claim that they hanging with me.
Mark it down. Kyrie Irving's name will be entered into the MVP conversation.
He's my leading candidate for league MVP.
Yeah, I'm trying to grind until I make it to the top 5. No lie, hold tight, cause you know I need that. I see the throne way high, but I gotta climb to the top, cause you know I gotta reach that. Letting you know that you can never beat me long as you play in the set. Warning you now, I think it's better if you get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way.
Time for the Brooklyn Nets and the Boston Celtics as we welcome you to an NBA Wednesday presented by State Farm. Just over a week left for the trade deadline. Just over 2 weeks left before the All-Star break. And tonight we kick off our doubleheader with two of the elite teams in the Eastern Conference. Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Crown Royal Regal. And again, teams missing some key players. Kevin Durant out the 11th straight game. Irving, Curry, Harris, Royce O'Neal, and Nick Claxton, who has been fabulous, as Doris mentioned at the top, for Jacques Vaughn and the Brooklyn Nets. Meanwhile, Marcus Smart, once again out. He's got that sprained ankle, so he'll miss. Derek White in the starting lineups, and Robert Williams returns. He had a sprained ankle in their last game Saturday, but he's back in the starting lineup for Joe Mazzulla. And speaking of Saturday, Doris, you said it at the top. Jaylen Brown, just an unbelievable performance in that overtime victory against the Lakers. Meanwhile, Kyrie Irving, unbelievable performance night after night since Kevin Durant went out with that injury. There's still plenty of star power. And as always, just a fantastic atmosphere here at the TD Garden. Gets even a little better when your team has the best record in the NBA.
There's one moment in their history that stands out. Mike, you were in the building for it. Doc Rivers was the coach. They lose the Eastern Conference Finals. And for the final 5+ minutes or so of the game, do you remember they were chanting?
You see that as Irving, of course, gets the boos after his 2-year stint here in Boston. You're right, Doris. They just love their sports team. Home floor, they've been tough to beat. Although the last 3 home games have gone to overtime, including that victory against the Lakers Saturday. Royce O'Neal fires away, misses. Including that victory against the Lakers Saturday. Royce O'Neal fires away, misses that shot. Brooklyn has the second best road record in the NBA. Certainly having Kevin Durant's a big part of that. He's not here tonight. Tatum, the drive and the finish.
Wow. So an MVP high in percentage and a career high in points per game. But this is the aspect they need him most on, checking Jeyi슨테이텀.
Oh, Irving, nice defensive play, knocking it away from his former teammate, Robert Williams, on the second effort.
Into the lineup, but boy, they are so much better when Robert Williams is between the lines.
One of the outstanding defensive players, but his impact at the other end of the floor sometimes goes underrated, according to Joe Mazzulla. O'Neal tries another way long three. That one way off. Tatum, crossover, drive, reverse, bank shot is good. For the preseason game of a team that many believe should win a championship. And he has handled it so beautifully. Tatum, too high. Robert Williams.
They've just got to stay the course, Mike. He created a good shot for a teammate, missed corner 3. As another one falls for the Celtics, so they're just pouring it on. And then that last time under.
So Claxton will try again, as we said, from the free throw line. Has been a massive struggle for him. And that one does not go as. So Claxton will try again, as we said, from the free throw line. Has been a massive struggle for him. And that one does not go as well.
Mike,
Just
the last
7%.
Sorry about that. The last two, though, he's putting it on the rim softly. So that's a start.
Tatum. Horford at three. It's good. Right now, this is a bludgeoning.
Celtics do it their best. The drive and kick game into a three-point shot.
They're 4 for 4 from downtown. Claxton with the right hand. Can't get it to fall. Tatum looking to push. Horford posting up on O'Neal. Double. Claxton out on the perimeter guarding Tatum. Tries a three. It's good. The Celtics can't miss.
Days off. How bouncy do the Celtics look?
Not since that Saturday overtime victory against the Lakers have they played. Tatum again. Tatum 5 of 6 from the field. And a foul on Brogdon. And a chance for all of us to catch our breaths.
This is an absolute bludgeoning to start this basketball game. The drive and kick game, the rotation, the one extra from Derek White, 3-ball from Jeyi슨테이텀. And how about this? They make the pull-up three off the bounce look routine. I mean, Jalen, he knew that was in as soon as it left his hands.
They double team Irving. Tatum went for the steal. Curry back out. Cam Thomas trying to give him some offensive push. Thomas, a very gifted scorer. Steps back, fires away a three. That won't go. Claxton can't get it, so Tatum does. A 26-point lead in 8 minutes. That does not happen very often. Tatum on the drive, gets bumped. Still gets it to go.
No overreaction from Kyrie. As I said, you just got to keep playing.
Tatum guarded by Sharp. Tough matchup for the backup center out on the perimeter all alone. Tatum, sidestep, three-pointer. It's good. 8 for 8 from three-point range. Sharp hands off. Mills launches a three-pointer. That's no good. Tatum pulls down the rebound. He's got 6 of those.
Arrives with the Nets. Mike, he was on the verge of being out of the league. It was their player development, his commitment, that allows him to finally develop.
Tatum spins against O'Neal. Tatum gets it back from Horford, throws it up, and Robert Williams with the easy flush. How about that from Tatum? Kyrie Irving. It's in the paint, comes up short. Irving now 5 for 13 from the field. Tatum a three-pointer. That's good. Jeyi슨테이텀 his 5th three-pointer. He's got no doubt, Katie. Don't waste these days. That's what he said. Well, the first half was a waste, but they're trying to battle back here. Robert Williams puts it up. Shot is good. And obviously, the team he coached in Orlando.
Let's go into a zone here. Maybe try to change the rhythm of the Boston Celtics.
White kicks it out. Jaylen Brown with the three-pointer.
It's no different in a zone, though, Mike, defensively.
It's that before the game even starts, so it's unfair to him. Oh, Jaylen Brown! Getting steamrolled. Irving 7 of 15 from the field. Right from the start. Derek White comes up short. Tatum, the rebound, back up and throws it down.
Put a dynamic catch and playmaker at the free throw line. Instead, they're screening that top of that zone.
Horford, the quick release. That's what he worked on.
That off the bounce three, has that changed?
Oh, that's the thing now, is that so many players, their skill level in shot making is from long distance. It's a different game. And Steph Curry changed that. He changed what a long distance shot was.
Right.
Derek White up top to Tatum. Tatum for three. A 28-point game for Tatum. That's his hope. Meanwhile, Marcus Smart not sure if he's going to be back before the All-Star break. They're taking it slowly around as the shot clock is turned off. Final seconds here in this third quarter. And what has been just An incredible night for the Boston Celtics. A great performance. Tatum a three. It's good. Irving still has a great relationship with a lot of his Celtic players or teammates who are here. And that'll do it. A sensational performance from the Boston Celtics, led by as many as 49, and improved to now 37-15 on the season, and now 20-6 here at the TD Garden. And there again, the relationship that still remains between some of them wasn't always easy, but there's still a very large respect factor.
No doubt. I have to say I'm awfully nosy, and I always want to know what that conversation is, and they always block their mouths.
I think that's where professional athletes have really improved. They do it baseball. They put their the glove over their mouths, the whole thing. Very smart. Well, we can hear what one player has to say right now. That's Jeyi슨테이텀 with Katie George.
Thanks, Mike. Jason, 3 days off looks good on you. Such an incredible performance. What was going through your mind there in that first quarter especially?
Yeah, I think, after the last couple of games we had going in overtime and things like that, a couple of days off, did us well. I think we just were fresh and we're locked in and just ready to go from the start. And I just like the purpose that we play with. Obviously, we knocked down shots, but I think we had great intentions throughout the whole game.
When Marcus Smart went down, there was an adjustment offensively. How do you feel like your group has navigated it?
We have a next man up mentality. It's a long season, right? Guys are going to be in and out the lineup. That's the one, great reason why we have Malcolm Brogdon and Derek White and Peyton. We have depth, to fill those voids when guys are out. So, just next man up mentality and figure out a way to win.
Speaking of that, you had Rob Williams back in the lineup. How impactful is he when he's on the floor?
On any given night, Rob might be the most important guy on our team, especially to our long-term success. So I'll be the first guy to say that, to get to where we want to get to, we need Rob, and want to keep him on the floor and keep him healthy.
Thanks for the time. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, Katie. That's some impressive comments about his team.
Big time. Very similar to what Joe Mazzulla said about Rob Williams.
Well, there's your final score, 139-96. We still got another game coming up on our NBA Wednesday. Hawks and Suns from Phoenix, the second game of our doubleheader. For our producer, Lori Prepatera, our director, Ken Dennis, of course, for Doris and Katie, and our wonderful ESPN crew, Mike Green saying, thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned again. After these messages, we'll get you to the studio, and then it's the Hawks and Suns from Phoenix. Good night from Boston.